What's on YouTube? It's Pete TT coming at you with another Division video, and in today's video guys we are talking 1.5 PS4 release. That is right guys, 1.5 comes out tomorrow for you guys on the PlayStation, okay? Super hyped for you guys to have this and be joining us. Obviously later on in a month's time you guys will be able to jump into survival and have some of the fun that us on Xbox, PC have been having for a while now. So if you guys are on PlayStation and you're jumping onto 1.5 tomorrow, what are the top 5 tips I can give you and the top 5 things I think you should be doing in the correct order? So, we're not going to dilly-dally, right? Number 1, transfer to World Tier 5. If you are currently a 229 in 1.4, make sure to swap to Tier 5. This will allow you to get 256 gear drops and some of the new named high ends for missions, field proficiency caches, eventually when you get around to playing survival and things like that. If you're in World Tier 4, you won't get things like the named high ends drop, you won't get the new weapons and things drop. They are specifically locked to the 256 gear bracket and World Tier 5. So make sure guys you transfer world tiers. Number 2 then, make sure to go and run the open world named boss route. This will take about 30 to 45 minutes and will give you 14 chances of new 256 gear. Now, I've put a video up showing the route I take and how to do them. I will link that in the description down below. However, if you don't want to go and watch that video, I have pulled up an image in the background of the route and the location of all the named bosses. Pause it, screenshot the video, do whatever you need to do to be able to see them, jolly on round, make sure you get them. Like I say guys, it is worth doing. If you get into World Tier 5, you go and farm these named bosses, that is 14 chances of brand new gear. Alright, definitely worth doing. Number 3, after you've swapped to World Tier 5, after you've run your named bosses, make sure to go and check the vendors around the map. Now, I personally recommend checking the following in particular. DZ04 mod vendor. He is selling a very nice rolled firearms mod with very high 1.5 armor roll stats. The DZ vendor on East 42nd Street is also selling a very nice stamina mod with 1.5 armor stats on them. I personally picked up 4 of each on each character, so I highly recommend you guys doing the same. Now, if you are interested in getting some of the new weapons just to have a play with and you're not too worried about the talents and things on them, make sure to visit the meat locker. You could grab your hands on a FAMAS, and if you go to Camp Hudson, you can bag yourself a tactical UMP 45, okay? That will allow you to use some of the new weapons. Obviously, places like the special gear vendor this week is currently selling the Rhino Special, which is one of the new sidearms. Again, worth getting if you've got the gear and want to have a play with it. But personally, guys, if you do step 2 that I told you in this video, run the named bosses, you will probably get at least a few of these pieces drop for you. You get them dropping your field proficiency caches. Some of the other options I'm going to give you in a minute will also stand a chance of getting them. So I would do everything else first, then go and buy the weapons that you haven't got if you still want to have a play with them. So, number 4 on the list. You've transferred World Tier 5, you've run the open world bosses, you've checked your vendors. Go back to the base of operations, heading side, not in the terminal, in the actual base itself, to the weapons vendor and buy yourself a Pecan. This will be at 256 gear score and in my opinion is still the very best light machine gun in game. Again, for those of you who have forgotten about the Pecan, might not know how good it is and why it is so goddamn good, I will link the video in the description below. But again, for those of you who don't want to watch that video, guys, okay, the Pecan, it has Swift, it has Ferocious, it has Destructive, Ferocious being in the 3rd slot, so it is active straight away. It is a PvE godly weapon, okay? Brilliant stability, brilliant recoil, brilliant accuracy, and it hits like an absolute brick. Go and buy it, guys. It don't cost too much. You will not regret it. Number 5, then, once you have done all of this, make sure you've got some intel, guys, and go and do your weekly HVTs. I definitely recommend taking in a few friends to do this, okay? Even if you are at a point in 1.4 as a 229 gear score that you could solo your weekly HVTs. When we came in, I tried to solo a couple of them myself when we first went into 1.5, and there was a big difference in the gear score. It's very tough. If you've got friends online, make the most of them, do it together. We did, as a 4-man team, we ran all of our weekly HVTs and got some really good loot. When you're doing this though, guys, a little tip, okay, everyone pick a gear set. Whatever your main gear set is, that is the loot you want to change first, okay? Chase after that, replace the set you know is powerful and works for you. So, example, myself, I was Alpha Bridge. We had Weezer and Sage with us. They were after things like Strikers, Predators, Tacticians, Firecrest. So between us, we all had different gear sets. So on every single HVT, if one of the other guys got a piece drop, that was the other guy's gear set, we could pass them around, and actually by the time we'd been in the game about 4 or 5 hours, we had pretty much all replaced our gear sets with 256 gear, so it was really, really nice. But that, guys, are my top 5 tips for you. I hope to God that you guys enjoy 1.5, okay? Go get yourself ready. Do some farming. Don't forget things like the underground. The underground is a very good place to level up field caches if you get a team and you're running challenge mode and you do it very, very quickly. It is also a place that you can get things like the Tommy gun. The Tommy gun drops in the underground. So yeah, don't forget the underground. Don't forget the dark zone. Don't forget your daily and weekly HVTs. Ultimately, guys, if you're on PlayStation, enjoy 1.5. Try the new gear set, try the D3 FNC set. Again, a very good set. I have put a video up on that as well. But yeah, enjoy yourself, guys. Make the most of it, because when survival does indeed hit you guys, you will not want to play anything else. Trust me about it. I struggle to drag myself out of survival right now and play any other game mode. And that's it, guys. Going to wrap the video up. Enjoy your 1.5 tomorrow. Come back to the video. Let me know in the comments you've got down below. Did you enjoy it? What's your most favourite thing? Etc, etc. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. Share the video about if you liked it. It is indeed helpful. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Plenty more Division videos coming your way. And as always, agents, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, I'll catch you all soon.